Alright, so, quick video review I'm going to do really quick. I'm going to make this short. Um, I went and saw Inferno today, the new movie based on the Dan Brown novel. I just kind of wanted to give some quick thoughts on that. Um, on the whole, I liked it. It's a very good movie. Stays fairly true to the book from what I remember. Um, there are some changes, some okay, some not so much for me. Um, and I'll get to those in a minute. But I want to say right off the bat, I didn't read a whole lot of reviews or watch video reviews going into this. There are two reviewers on YouTube that I do watch fairly regularly, and they both did reviews on this movie. They were not impressed, and they cited acting, writing, and the twist that's in the middle of the movie as being failures. Personally, I didn't have any problem with the writing. It felt very suspense. I was very into the movie from the beginning. The suspense was there. Um, it was pretty intense. Some of the way it was shot, particularly at the beginning, there's a bit where Tom Hanks' character is having kind of like a fever dream, and that gets a little disorienting. But um, not so much that it took me out of the movie or anything. But uh, so that happened. Um, the acting was good all around. Tom Hanks, Felicity Jones, um, both did a very good job with their characters. Felicity Jones, in particular, I was very impressed with. I'm very, so I think she did a very good job with her character, as I said. Um, as far as the first two-thirds of the movie, from what I remember, followed the book fairly closely. Um, it's been a while since I read the book, but from what I remember, it's close. There's a few things. There's a character in the movie who I don't think was in the book. Um, don't quote me on that, but I think there is one character, a federal agent, a World Health Organization agent, who I don't think he was in the book. And there's a story arc with him plays out about two-thirds of the way through the movie, and just something like I said, I'm not sure. I don't think that was in the book. So that's a change. Biggest change, though, for me was the ending, and that was probably my biggest flaw with the movie, because I really liked the ending to the book. Um, I liked the fact that it was a little more ambiguous. It wasn't straight up good guy, good guy's good, bad guy's bad. Stop him and we're good. There was a lot of gray area going on in the book. I don't want to go too deep into it. If you haven't read the book, I certainly recommend it. It's a very good book, arguably one of Dan Brown's best, and it had a very interesting ending, a very intense ending, and an ending that made you think. And the movie changed it. They changed it for the movie. They made it very black and white and very straightforward and very simple, very Hollywood. They Hollywooded it up. I was not impressed. I was not thrilled with that. That's probably my biggest flaw, my biggest complaint with the movie is that they changed the ending. The last third of the movie plays out a little differently from um, or very differently from the book. Um, in regards to characters and their motivations and what's revealed and what isn't. Uh, so yeah, I can't really go too deep into why I didn't like it without spoiling the book and the movie. Um, Suffice to say that the ending of the book, like I said, is a little more ambiguous than the ending to the movie is. The ending of the movie is very black and white, very straightforward. So for me, that was my biggest flaw. Outside of that, like I said, very good movie, very suspenseful, definitely worth watching. If you've read the book, depending on how you felt about the ending to the book, you might like it, you might not. If you haven't read the book, I don't know if you're going to enjoy it. It would depend on whether you enjoy it, I guess, Angels and Demons and The Da Vinci Code, those movies. So, um, yeah, that's about sums up my thoughts. If I had to give it a rating, probably 3.5 out of 5. Um, like I said, the ending knocks it down. I probably would have it 4 stars had it not been for the ending, the way they changed it. Um, so yeah, all right. Uh, thanks. Talk to you later.